he is. People say, yeah, you talk a lot. Suppose if I tell you a bad joke about Italians, you get mad. I say, do I get mad? Why? Why do I get mad? You don't get mad, you laugh a lot. You know why Italian men have mustache? We want to look like our mamas. Anyway, folks, you gotta laugh. Listen! I don't have all night. My grandfather was a Sicilian. Listen to this. Listen to this. He was a Sicilian, and he was this tall. Because any Sicilian that has any dignity don't grow any taller than that. If you're taller than that, then you're Puerto Rican. But my grandfather was right there. Let me have a little of that thing that you drink. My grandfather was a beautiful man. You know what he taught me? He was a doctor. He wasn't like me, a buffoon entertainer here. My grandfather was a doctor of medicine. He had the stirrups and everything. He taught me about the birth of children that many beautiful girls today don't know about the birth of children, and I teach them. No, I mean, I talk about my grandfather. I mean, he taught me about the birth of children, and I'm fascinated by it. You see, may I just, I'm Italian, so I'm going to talk about my people. And you smell the garlic. I don't need that. Anyway, the truth, we Italians, for us, in Neapolitan, we say, a pregnant woman, è più bella una rose. I mean, she's more beautiful than a rose. Because a pregnant woman is not just a lumpy lady. A pregnant woman represents life, love. Life, love, and forgetfulness. My grandfather taught me about the birth of children, lady. And he taught me something that I was fascinated. Do you have little ones? You have big ones. I noticed that. That's why I'm talking to you. What kind of a crowd is this? I got big ones. All right, you got big ones. No biggie. Do you know why? My grandfather taught me this. As soon as a baby is born, my grandfather, the doctor, taught me, as soon as a baby is born, you must tie the umbilical cord right away. Do you know why? The real reason why? Because if you don't, they go... Can you imagine after 9 months, you say, grab that kid, grab that kid. That is why the maternity ward windows are always shut. I'll have a drink of that. Who's going to get a drink for me? I got a little bit of a funny throat tonight, and it's dry. Ah, it's enough. No, no, thank you. Very good. No, that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. Italian guy comes to America. He wants to go hunting. Everybody talks. He says, I'm going to go hunt. They say paisan, which means landsman. You came to the right country, America. You want to go hunting, but not in New York, because here they hunt you. He says, go to the West and hire 2 Indian guides. American Indians, not the kind that own motels and wawa. Like, thank you, no thank you for thanking me, not that kind. Get American Indians and go hunting. He goes to Montana, he hired 2 Indian guides, 2 Navajos. They go hunting. 1 Navajo, 1 Wapaho. 2 o'clock in the morning, nothing. 3 o'clock, nothing. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock. We're not. Noon o'clock. They haven't seen not even a lousy chicken. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, they're walking, carrying those heavy rifles, nothing to shoot at it. Finally, one Indian sees a little cave in the woods. He approaches the cave, he cocks the rifle and he goes, woo! A voice comes out, woo! He drops his rifle, takes his clothes off and runs in. The Italian guy looks at the other Indian and he goes, which means, what's happening? Said him found squaw. Squaw female Indian. He ain't gonna come out. They go hunting. 1 Indian, 1 Italian. 6:30, the other Indian sees another cave. He cocks his rifle. He approaches the cave and he goes, woo! A voice comes out, woo! He drops his rifle, takes his clothes off, and runs in. The Italian guy knows the score. He goes hunting alone. 7:30, 8:30, 8:15. Nothing. He says, I'm going to look for a cave. 9 o'clock, you see this big, round, juicy cave. He approaches the cave, he cocks the rifle, and he goes, woo! A voice comes out, woo! He drops his rifle and takes his clothes off and runs in. Next day, the newspaper says, naked Italian killed by train. People come to me. May I ask you this, by means of applause? I cannot see everybody. How many of you have ever seen me before tonight? How many of you have never seen me before tonight? How many of you don't give a damn about the whole thing? Nasty bunch, ain't it? People come to me, they say, Nelson, how come when you sing and when you talk, your hands don't stop? I said, what are you talking about? People look, they don't see. People hear, they don't listen. I just told you I'm Italian. It's a curse. People think we do this because we want to. We don't want to. People think we do it because it's cute. It isn't cute, it's tiresome. Hundreds of years ago, BC, that is before Capone, we Italians, we spoke just like everybody else. Are you Italian? Why not? Okay. Hundreds of years ago, sir, do you mind I call you sir? Just in fun, okay? Madam, may I call you madam? I think it's not. Madam, I don't even know your business. But anyway, hundreds of years ago, BC, that is before Capone, we Italians spoke just like everybody else. We spoke like this. You over there, come over here. Pick up the package which at my left by my foot and put it on the top of the table, which at my right by my hand. There was none of this. But then Marco Polo, that is Customad. Marco Polo, he was a man that was a traveler, an adventurer, a merchant. He was also selling MOA products. This man goes from Italy to China, pardon me, excuse me, from Italy to China. In the days that it took 1 year, sir, 1 year in those little dingy boats, and no patches to put behind your ear, no Dramamine, none of that. At night you could hear the people calling Olga and Hugo, Olga, Hugo, like that. Marco, listen to this, please. Marco Polo goes to China during the Ming, M-I-N-G, Ming dynasty in China. And what does this man do? He steals the spaghetti from the Chinese. And the Chinese said, Ming, he stole the spaghetti from us. People say, well, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? They say, spaghetti is Italian. Sure, it is Italian now because we have bigger warehouse in Newark, New Jersey. But in the beginning, lady, spaghetti was nothing but the little noodles. The little noodles that the Chinese put in the wonton soup. And at night they used to go, Guantanamera, woo, well, many years ago. Anyway, so Marco Polo steals the spaghetti from the Chinese. Now the Chinese are polite people. They go, yo, you there the spaghetti. No. They said nothing. But they gave it to us Italians, whether you like it or not, you paisanos of mine. They gave us a 7,000-year Kung Fu curse. Of course, Marco Polo gave him a fungu, which kind of balanced that out a little bit. Because it takes 2 Kung Fu to a good fungu any time of the week. So from that day forth, 5th, all of us Italians, sir, we are born with a curse. We don't want to talk about it because we are born anatomically, biologically, neurologically, and physiologically different than mankind, humanity, peoples of the earth, and folks from Pleasantville, New Jersey. How are we born different, sir? We are born with an extra muscle. and an extra nerve that it goes from the mouth to the hand. You talk and it moves. You move, you talk. If you don't talk, you don't move. If you don't move, you don't talk. So you get an Italian, any Italian. You put his hand in his pocket. He's got nothing to say. That is because he's talking to himself, yes.